So Fremont or San Jose, which one is better for you? So you're trying to decide between Fremont or San Jose. I'm gonna break down all the pros and cons of both. I've been all over Fremont, all over San Jose, and I can't wait to break down the pros and the cons for you on this video. These two cities are about 20 to 30 minutes away from each other. San Jose is massive, it's sprawling. So if you're going to drive from, let's say, West San Jose to Northeast Fremont, that might actually take you 45 minutes, but there's only one city between these two cities, and that's Milpitas. So from bottom tip of Fremont to the eastern tip of San Jose, that might actually only take you about 15 minutes. But these two cities have a completely different vibe, completely different commute experience, and wildly different public schools and price points. So in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the real differences between these two cities so you have a better idea of which city may be right for you and your family. Hi, I'm Danny Burgess, team leader of Porchlight Bay Area, and my team helps relocating clients come to the Bay Area, make the best decisions, and find their dream homes. And whether you're moving to Fremont, San Jose, or anywhere else in the Bay Area, we are here to serve you, so don't hesitate. And if you'd like, click the link below for our buyer guide and relocation guide to the San Francisco Bay Area. All right, so let's break down Fremont, San Jose in a simple, honest, and fun way. So location, Fremont sits right on the 880 corridor. That's gonna run up the East Bay side of the Bay Area all the way up until you get to 80, which sends you out east towards Sacramento and Lake Tahoe. But it's at the very bottom of 880, which puts you in kind of a precarious spot when it comes to commuting. The cool thing is you can get across the Bay Area with the Dumbarton Bridge from Fremont. You can get to places like Mountain View, where Google headquarters is, Palo Alto, where you have, of course, Amazon, Stanford, and right at the foot of Palo Alto is gonna be Facebook and the Instagram headquarters as well. But you will face traffic, heavy traffic, coming out of Fremont, basically Monday through Friday. If you're heading north, south, or even west over that Dumbarton Bridge, you will be facing some traffic. Now, San Jose's location puts you right at the heart of Silicon Valley. And once again, it is a sprawling city with over 1 million people in population. But let's talk a little bit about the commute time. So in San Jose, depending on where you're located, it's going to be traffic pretty much all day, every day. Now, what's really cool about San Jose is it does sit at the bottom of the Bay Area. So if you are trying to head south, you'll be heading south towards 101. So that does shoot you down into some amazing cities like Moraga. Keep going down further, you'll get to Monterey, and then of course out to the coastline. Now, if you're living on the west side of San Jose, commute times to places like NVIDIA, Google headquarters, Apple campus, all of those things are gonna be easily accessible because you're basically sitting right underneath them. The cities of Santa Clara, Cupertino, West San Jose, Saratoga, Los Gatos, those kind of all cluster together. So if you're trying to commute to those different cities during the daytime, yes, there's gonna be traffic, but you're looking at maybe 20 to 25 minutes. So who wins based on commute time? I'm going to say San Jose wins on the commute time, only because if you're living closer to the west side of San Jose, you're gonna be able to shoot up the peninsula, up 101, and get to your tech office a little bit faster. Whereas Fremont, you're gonna have to cross the Dumbarton Bridge, which can cause some trouble unless you're going straight into Palo Alto or Mountain View for Google. All right, category number 2, we're gonna talk about houses and price expectations. Fremont is gonna range wildly between the $900,000 and like $4 million mark, and it really depends on the Mission School District. While you will be able to find some homes that are in opening price points, don't expect it to be an easy market by any means. Now, San Jose is significantly larger than Fremont, which offers a ton of options. You're gonna be finding condos starting in the $450,000 to $500,000 range, and that's gonna usually be in the East Sacramento, South Sacramento, or even downtown area. Whereas the further west you go, the better the public school districts get, the closer to the Silicon Valley giants get, and those prices will rise pretty quickly. If you're looking to buy a house in one of the better school districts like Country Lane School District, which borders Cupertino over there in West San Jose, starting prices for a 3-bed, 2-bath is gonna be around $1.8 million here in 2026. So who wins on housing and price expectations? I'm gonna say San Jose, only because it has more options. I believe Fremont is such a tough market because it's on the smaller end and there's just not a lot of inventory. If you're open-minded and you're willing to play ball, there are options and there are deals to be found in San Jose. Number 3, lifestyle and neighborhood. Let's break down and see who takes this one. All right, so suburban, structured, calm kind of community is what I think when I think about Fremont. Throughout most of Fremont, you're gonna have wider streets. It's gonna have a more suburban feel. You're gonna have a lot of access to parks, trails, up into the hills, and even down by the water, it's quite pleasant. Fremont doesn't feel as city-like as San Jose does. Now, San Jose, once again, I can't stop mentioning, it is sprawling. So there's gonna be a lot of different neighborhoods, different pockets. It's very eclectic in terms of what you're gonna find in terms of the neighborhoods and the styles. Downtown San Jose is really gonna feel like a big city when you're down there. Heavy in homeless population, and for most, they don't love it just because it's, I don't wanna say dirty, but there is some cleaning up that needs to be done for sure in downtown San Jose. Head east, you're gonna find some more parks, you're gonna find a little bit of smaller neighborhoods, smaller houses. You head west towards the mountains like Los Gatos through San Jose. It's gonna open up, neighborhoods are gonna feel a little bit bigger, homes are gonna feel a little bit bigger, but overall, San Jose just has a lot of different things to offer, where Fremont is really just its own little community. All right, so who wins? I can't pick a winner, to be honest, but if you like calm lifestyle community, you're gonna find that in Fremont. If you like nightlife, restaurants, more action, more activity, that's gonna be found in San Jose. So it's really gonna be up to you to choose the winner on this one. All right, this is gonna be a quick one. Outdoor lifestyle. Both San Jose and Fremont have differences in their outdoor lifestyle. I would say Fremont is gonna have a little bit more access to instant trails, parks, and things of that nature, but San Jose has a lot to offer as well. When you go into the South San Jose or West San Jose's areas, there's gonna be a lot of parks and trails there as well. I'm an avid runner and I've ran all over both of these cities. I love them both. I think I'm gonna give the edge to Fremont only because it has amazing Mission Peak that I talk about all the time on this video. Actually, today there was some snow up there because we had some really cold winter days here in the early months of 2026. All right, so let's talk schools. Which city is going to take the cake when it comes to best schools? So San Jose, because of its size, is gonna have an incredibly wide range of school ratings. And typically speaking, the further east we go, the lower the public school ratings will be. If you look over towards, once again, the Country Lane School District, it actually shares its border with Cupertino. So if you're living in South Cupertino or Northwest San Jose, you're going to be in the Country Lane neighborhood, which is one of the better public schools in the entire state. Now, hopping over into Fremont, of course, if you check out our video that is directly about Fremont, you will know that I've talked a lot about the Mission School District. The Mission School District is one of the most renowned public school districts actually in the country, and a lot of people move to Fremont specifically for that school district. But what comes with that is really high price points, super competitive to get in there, and of course, once your kid is in there, it's just a very competitive scholastic environment. So who wins? Look, I'm a blue collar guy. I'm gonna go with San Jose because of the variety of school districts. You can kind of choose where you want your kid to go, whether that's a public school district ranging in the 2 to 5 range, the 5 to 8 range, or of course all the way up to the 9s and the 10s. All right, so which city is going to be right for you? Well, if you want a smaller community, really great schools, instant access to parks, trails, and things of that nature, Fremont is gonna be your choice. If you want more variety, more activity, more access to shops and restaurants and things of that nature, you should really check out San Jose. Now, if you wanna do a screen share with me where I break down every single pocket of Fremont and San Jose, please click the link below and you can book a time with me to sit down and really review these markets and understand what you're getting into. So, final thoughts. Look, San Jose is humongous. Much of what you can find in Fremont, you can find in San Jose. Either one of these cities, you're going to be able to find what you're looking for. Fremont is just gonna be a little bit more tight, whereas San Jose is just gonna have an abundance and eclectic things to offer. So, if you're thinking about moving to Fremont, San Jose, or anywhere else in the San Francisco Bay Area, my team are relocation specialists and we are here to serve you. Please don't hesitate to download our relocation guide, our home buyer guide, and of course, book an appointment with me directly with the link below. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.